Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic with our Sith Marauder, Xanon. And last time we had a rather hilarious incident where he threatened to devour everyone, and did it in a very humorous fashion, even though it was, I think, meant to sound menacing. He didn't really pull that off, though. A little bit unfortunate, isn't it? Yes. I'm actually surprised Vet did not burst out laughing in that particular moment, because I almost did. So anyway, let's go and speak to Commander Prit, who is just over here. Hello there, little person. Yes.
Commander Prit at your service, my lord. Lord Baras informed me you'd be paying us a visit. I'm prepared to offer full assistance.
News travels fast.
Lord Baras is nothing if not efficient. Let me follow his lead and bring you up to speed. There's been much unrest in these parts recently, my lord, capped off by a violent slave revolt that has the surrounding jungles overrun with armed slaves.
Then they're not slaves anymore, are they?
I stand corrected, my lord. Former slaves. What no one knows is that Lord Baras orchestrated the insurgents to disrupt one of his rivals, and he wants his involvement kept secret. Now the slave captains who led the revolt are threatening to expose Baras's involvement unless they receive more potent weapons.
Slaves. They're never satisfied.
Having been a slave for a period of time, I'd say that's an understatement.
You think they know better than to blackmail a Sith Lord. Lord Baras wants you to kill enough of the blackmailing slave captains to make the others lose their resolve.
Just tell me where to go.
Slaves are scattered throughout the area, but the captains tend to congregate near the unfinished Colossus. I'll wait here for your return.
Takes guts to sit here and wait, don't you think?
Take it up with the commander. I'm sure he'd appreciate the constructive criticism.
Nah, I think I'll let him live in shame.
Okay. Thank you, Vet. Oh yes, she's very good. She's very good. Ah yes, disrespecting Commander Pritch, definitely the way to go. I agree wholeheartedly. Anyway, yes, it does take a lot of guts to stand there and wait. Ah yeah. Well, let's go in there and kill rebel slave captains. Hello, operative person. You appear to be in the same area as me. And oh, are we actually? Is there a bonus? I think there is a bonus mission. I would very much like to do the bonus mission. So let's just charge on over here and see what we can do. I'm going to try and stun these as much as I can. They are standard units, so I don't really need to worry about that too much. There we go. And there is a slave. Oh yeah, there's a slave bonus mission. That's pretty good. Okay, so I guess I can just head on over here and, well, absolutely destroy everything. According to Vet as well, Vet is just insane with her damage. When she's on damage, I may as well not do anything. Literally, may as well not do anything, because against standard units, she can literally just solo everything. So that's pretty amazing in my opinion. I very much appreciate that. As you can see, we are just destroying everything in our path, which is exactly how it should be, really. I mean, this is exactly why I feel like later on, in various other class stories, no spoilers, they, and I say they, but I mean the trash mobs and the things that you are killing in general to get to your particular destination, usually they're kind of like a bit irritating to fight because they're more difficult than usual, and as a result they take longer, and it kind of extends things a little bit too much in comparison to now, for example, where we're just running through everything and we actually feel like a true Sith would actually be going through rebel slaves. I mean, literally, yeah. We're going through rebel slaves. I mean, that's exactly how it should be. They should be easy to kill, whereas every other sort of mob and sort of unit that you fight in the future, they're kind of more difficult. But obviously, as time goes on, they have to be more difficult because that is the nature of the quest, isn't it? It's the nature of the story mission, how everything just gets a whole lot harder and stuff like that. But I don't know. I've had that sort of grievance for a while, and maybe it will be different as time goes on. But yes, there we are. We actually did a very good job at taking basically everything out. I very much like the new lightsaber colors as well. I actually have never used this lightsaber color before, so it's very, very new to me as well, which is kind of nice. I like it. So, I guess all that remains is to head back to Commander Pritch and hopefully not get pushed off my mount. Alright, so we're done with getting through the respawning enemies, and now we're back with Commander Prit, who has a lot of guts to sit back here and do nothing.
Ah, my lord, you've returned. I take it many slave captains have died this day.
Are you surprised, Imperial?
Oh, I didn't mean to doubt you. Please take no offense. I must stay, my lord. It's been inspiring watching you work.
Prostrate yourself elsewhere, Imperial.
I'm sorry if I've angered you. I'll inform Lord Baras that the situation has been handled.
Oh, now that's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Did you see how he squirmed there? He was just like, I'm terribly sorry. Oh, yes. But yes, it was inspiring watching your work. Oh, yes. Oh, that was great. That was very, very good. That's exactly what you kind of want, isn't it? That's exactly the kind of reaction you want from your underlings. Yes, they must fear you, but also respect you in many, many ways. So I feel like that's pretty cool. But anyway, let's head back to Darth Baras. And we're back next to Darth Baras's office, and we're gonna head on in here and... Oh, hello there. Apparently he is interrogating the Carbonite person, apparently. Okay, let's see what's going on here.
I don't care what you do. Break my bones, burn my flesh. I'll tell you nothing.
I will not be denied.
Go spit, you monster!
I didn't know bodies could bend like that. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Spare yourself. You shouldn't have to see this.
Ah, apprentice, you've returned. Commander Prit confirmed that the slaves have been silenced. Good. I'm still trying to extract the information I crave from this Republic agent. He is much more resilient than anticipated.
I'm interested in helping.
All I require is time. Just leave me to my work. I have another important task for you. It involves a renegade Sith Lord named Grathan, a particularly bothersome thorn in my side. Meet with my apprentice, Draal Ball. He's my covert operative in Grathan's compound. Ball claims to have made a key discovery.
I thought I might be your only apprentice. That makes Baal my rival.
Try to tolerate him long enough to get the details and conclude your business there. Grathan's presence is useful to me, so I don't want him killed, just crippled. Find out what Ball has discovered, and do exactly as he instructs.
Is your other apprentice above me in the pecking order?
I'm sure he views himself as your better, but he has merely been here longer. Now then, Republic wretch, where were we? Oh, yes. Tell me what I wish to know.
Well, he's angry, isn't he? Oh, yes, and now he's just standing at attention once again. Yes, he's not really worrying about that too much, but okay, so we gained some pretty nice influence with Vet there, and we are now also going to be heading on to speak to Draal, who is down there in Lord Grathan's estate, so I'm going to need to, I think take a speeder. Alright, so I fought through quite a few enemies, and we now are very close by to Draal's location. I'm gonna fight through this as well, because I'm trying to get to level 14. I'd like to try and get to level 14, because I feel like some of these enemies, I'd like to be like one level above most of the common enemies around here. Make it a little easier on us, and there's the phase where we need to go, apparently, but again, I would very much like to kill enemies just to get to level 14. Hopefully I'm actually going to get there. I think it's going to be pretty easy, actually. These seem to... Oh, no, they don't actually give that much experience. Okay, well, yes. Probably not going to happen then, unless I maybe find a strong unit to fight. It's unlikely. Very, very unlikely indeed, isn't it? Yeah, there's no strong unit, and there appears to be someone running around here anyway, which is kind of weird. Okay, not entirely sure why you'd stick around here and fight a bunch, because there's no bonus mission, weirdly enough. Not entirely sure why there's no bonus, but apparently not. And yes, I'm almost level 14. Yeah, that's That's always quite irritating, isn't it? When you go and get to a quest objective and then you're just like, yes, I very much would like to get to the next level.
You must be the operative Lord Baras sent. I thought he'd choose a stealthy assassin, not some senseless savage.
Watch who you're calling a savage.
You're not talking to one of Baras's Imperial peons. I'll be working for Lord Baras long after you've worn out your welcome.
I highly doubt that.
We've got business to handle. With the entire complex roused, we'll have to get in each other's faces another time. Now listen. Lord Grathan is a rogue Sith who boldly defies the Dark Council. Locked away here, he's been untouchable. Lord Baras wants to let Grathan know he can be reached. And after a year undercover, I've discovered the way. Lord Grathan has a son.
Maybe in another year you can find out his shoe size.
He wears boots, not shoes, smart mouth. I was assigned to find Grathan's weakness. He's kept his son a secret in order to protect him from his enemies. Grathan would be devastated if his only child and heir was dead. That would send a message.
Just tell me where he is. I will be the messenger.
You'll have to be more than a messenger. Grathan's kid is nearly 20 and strong with the Force. He's been trained in the ways of the Sith since birth. You'll have your hands full.
I highly doubt it.
All right. Maybe underestimating your foes works for you. Grathan's away on business. I managed to hack a special spike that will get you inside his private quarters. But first you're going to have to knock out Grathan's surveillance station so you aren't seen entering the quarters.
That sounds simple enough.
Yes, we wouldn't want to tax you with anything too complicated. All you have to do is locate the monitoring stations around the compound and, well, stick your lightsaber in them. Think you can handle that, brute?
Keep calling me names, Baal. You're playing with fire.
Is it so easy to get under your skin? That's all then. Destroy the monitoring stations, then get inside Grathan's private quarters. The son's name is Beelslit. Find him and end him. I'll meet you back here when you're done. Try not to screw up.
I kinda like his attitude.
What? How could you, Vet? How could you like his attitude? Oh, that is terrible. He was insulting us left and right. Oh, yeah, well, I suppose he wasn't insulting Vet that much. He was just insulting us. That's great. Ah, yes. Okay, well, I think level 14 will be just around the corner right now. This will be very, very easy to get, as you can see. That will probably give it to me. Yeah, there we go. And now we'll just try and find the next place to be at, which is over there. Oh, okay. So that's fine, I guess. That's no problem. I don't think that's going to be too bad, is it? I can just ride Jeff all the way over there. I think that's pretty fine. Yeah, there's actually no enemies in our path either, which is fantastic. So we have to destroy some monitoring stations. We have to penetrate them with our lightsaber, which is, of course, what we like to do most of the time. So, yes, this is very easy, isn't it? Very, very easy indeed. That's mainly because of Vet, though, I would say. And there's the first one already. Yes, there we go. Oh, a manual lightsaber? I literally was going to say manual lightsaber. Manual elevator. Yes, an automatic elevator, should I say, because technically later on you do get to use a lot of elevators that are click things, and then you just zone into the next level. Okay, so I'm going to have to head up here. Hopefully that droid's not going to aggro on me. No, it's not. So now I have to deal with Grathan apprentices as well. Wait, have I been fighting those all along? I don't think so somehow. Well, there's the main room monitoring station. That's easy enough. And then the other one. Oh, hello, assassin droid. Oh, very easy. Look at that. Vet just deals so much damage. And then the hallway. So I can assume that he's probably going to be in a very, very far off room. And we're going to need to find... Oh, no, it's actually not that far away. Okay, great. That's pretty good. So, let's see. There we are. Security panel. Why is he in a force-fielded room? That's kind of weird. Okay, well, let's head on in, shall we?
Mother, a stranger approaches.
You don't know the half of it, kid.
I am Selvanta Grathan, How dare you enter my son's room uninvited? Who are you?
Step aside, woman. I'm here for the boy.
You'll have to kill me first. And while my son is still an acolyte, I am fully Sith.
I suppose I should be trembling.
Soon your corpse will be twitching. Beelslit, take cover.
No, Mother! I stand at your side! Attack!
Oh, okay. Well, that's... Oh my, he died instantly. Did you see that? That is hilarious. How much HP does he actually have? He has 200 HP. Wow. Now that is... That's kind of pathetic, isn't it? And hilarious at the same time.
Stop! You are more than a match for us! Mother, if I am the target, save yourself! I don't want to see you die!
My son, you must not sacrifice yourself for anyone, not even me. You must endure at all costs. Assassin, you've carved your way into the inner sanctum of Lord Grathan's compound, all to kill a boy. You are a breath away from the Master himself. Spare us, and I'll help you destroy Lord Grathan instead.
You reek of desperation.
I'm sure I do. I married Lord Grathan for power. It was a means to an end. Now I want out. I'm strong, but can't touch my husband. How long I've waited for someone to end his oppressive rule.
Grathan must live.
And so he shall. Just hear me out. A wicked plan is taking shape. Long ago, my husband was nearly beheaded. Now he cannot exist without his helmeted mask. Everyone knows this. Kill Lord Grathan. My son will wear the mask and assume his mantle. He'll publicly rant that his son was murdered. No one will be the wiser.
What's in it for me?
In addition to appearing successful in your task, I'll reward you in either credits or an item of power, your choice.
I prefer a powerful item.
Excellent. You won't regret it. Lord Grathan deserves to die. With this pass card, you may enter Lord Grathan's secret chamber. You'll find him there. After you've ended Lord Grathan's miserable existence, bring his masked helmet to me.
Be sure there are no surprises when I return.
I'm certainly not interested in angering someone as lethal as you. Besides, you're doing me a great service. Be wary of Lord Grathan. There are few as attuned to the dark side as he.
I don't think I like the sound of that.
Okay, so yes, I thought that maybe, considering the initial option is dark side kill them, dark side attack, dark side attack. Yeah, all of those I'm pretty sure most people would select, and I was just like, yes, I want to find out what otherwise happens, because in my opinion that's more intriguing and a little bit more interesting as well. But yeah, hopefully that will be understood, because I don't particularly feel like that is worthy of our attention. Striking down a boy with 200 HP is not particularly worthy of our time. However, a Dark Lord of the Sith, as apparently powerful as Lord Grathan, I feel like that is definitely worthy of our time. So we are going to be seeking out his challenge in the next episode. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.